Aston Villa was wondering what the heck happened. What just hit them at Villa Park? Aston Villa 1, Chelsea FC 3. Welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. It's your Chelsea Godfather reporting back to duty, guys. This game is something else. I mean, I told y'all the good, the bad, the ugly of this Chelsea team is inconsistencies. It's either going to be nice or it's going to be painful, like we've been enduring pain. The last two results against Liverpool and Wolves, Aston Villa thought that tonight was going to be their night. We were ready for them, and they weren't ready. They weren't ready for this blue jersey, for this badge. They weren't ready. Kudos to Pochettino. Kudos to the players. Pochettino made some big calls in terms of the lineup that he selected. Nobody saw that lineup coming. From where I was watching, it looked like a flat 4-4-2 with Palmer and Gallagher, of all people, up top. With Gallagher sort of playing like a hybrid midfield role to give us like an extra player in the middle. Then in the wide areas was Nani, who had a brilliant game today, and Jackson, whom a lot of us feel that perhaps he looks a lot better coming from the wide areas as opposed to playing as an out-and-out striker. And the game kicked off fast. Nani set up Gallagher with their first goal, had a nice assist in the box. Gallagher, who I believe is his first goal of this season, I mean, which is a shock because Gallagher is a player that can actually score. And so it's a shock seeing him score his first goal, if I believe it's his first goal. But in any event, we were out and flying. The second goal was, brilliant play on the right wing. I believe Nani was involved again. That Nani on that right wing gave Moreno Pepe. The guy could not handle Nani. He just kept back pedaling all day, and eventually Gusto, Malagusto, got the ball with space on the right, sent in a wicked cross that's reminiscent of the type of crosses that we normally get from Reece James. Gusto sent the cross in, and Jackson just happened to be at the right place at the right time, right, to tap in with his head. His ninth goal of the season, and that made it 2-0. We're off and flying. And we had them out of balance pretty much the entire, at least definitely the first half. Like Aston Villa was playing like a team that wasn't prepared. It's nice to see a team playing against us and not looking prepared, as opposed to Chelsea being the team that usually looks like they've been looking like we haven't been ready for the last couple of games. So we went into the half 2-0. We know Chelsea. We know that 2-0 is this season is not a safe score for any Chelsea. I mean, we know, we've seen this time and time again this season. And so I was praying, I mean, can we get that third goal? And let's hope that we don't need that third goal, but can we get it? And of course, it came from a brilliant play by none other than our 100 million pound midfielder, one of our 200 million pound midfielders, Enzo. Enzo won a free kick, stepped up to the plate, and I know y'all were thinking what I was thinking, because Enzo has been poor in terms of shooting out of the box. But this free kick, I don't know whether he had laid his hand on the legend, the late Diego Maradona's grave or something, and picked up some sparkle dust. His free kick went up to the upper angle 90 and left and left their goalie with no chance. He got his fingertip on it. Credit to goalie, but it wasn't enough. It went in. It was 3-0. Enzo took his shirt off and got a well-deserved yellow card. It was well-deserved. I mean, I was so happy for Enzo because he's been receiving a lot of abuse on and off the field. I mean, him and Caicedo had to delete their Twitter accounts and so on and so forth. And so and for me, I don't know, I would presume that Enzo must have been voted the man of the match because even before he scored the goal, especially in the first half, I mean, he was zipping the ball. Woo! Enzo was zipping passes. I mean, the passes were giving Aston Villa players haircuts. You feel me? It was just whoop. We'll give them a quick haircut and just land right to our wingman, whether it's Nani or Jackson. It was just all day. They had no answer for Enzo. Clearly, for me, definitely had to be voted man of the match. That made us 3-0 up. And at that point in time, we're just trying to ride this game out. Don't make any errors. And, see this one out so we can go home and play Leeds in the next round. Of course, in typical Chelsea, fashion, having a lot of players that, are just not sure of their, positions. We I think we brought at least 5 subs in late in the, second half. And they scored in injury time from a corner kick play that really shouldn't have been a goal because Thiago Silva had been warning our players to be mindful of the short corner kick, and they had a short corner kick before they scored the goal, and it led to another corner. Thiago Silva pointed and said, guys, cover the short corner. Of course, our guys did not cover the short corner. And that short corner is what ultimately led to their one and only goal. 3-1, but, being that it was only 4 minutes of injury time as opposed to the usual 10 minutes of injury time, thank God, it wasn't enough for, Villa to make any kind of, comeback. Too little, too late. We won the game 3-1, played very well. Kudos to Pochettino, kudos to the players, and massive kudos to the traveling fans. 7,000 Chelsea diehards. I mean, we could hear you guys singing the entire repertoire of the Chelsea songs, man. Guys, it's been a while since I heard all those songs. The Chelsea songs that we, used to be sang during our glory years when we were fighting for the title and, winning, Champions Leagues. Guys, I know it's been rough. It's been a rough year, a rough 2 years, really. But hey, as I've been mentioning, guys, with Chelsea, we just need to hold our nerve. I know it's not the Chelsea thing to do. The Chelsea thing to do is to be impatient, fire the manager, cancel the players, blow the whole project up, and start afresh. I've been telling you all, I know a lot of people don't watch my videos. I only get an average of 10 to 20 views. That's okay. But if y'all can go back and watch some of these videos, you will notice the consistency in my message, which is, guys, we just have to sit tight. We have a lot of young players, a lot of inexperienced players, a lot of new players, and a lot of injured players that have been injured for like a lot of time out, and they're coming in and out of the lineup. That is bound to lead to a lot of inconsistent play. And not to make any excuses, because we've made a lot of mistakes on our own, whether it be on the coaching side, whether it be from Todd Bowley and them, and even some of our players that's been missing sitters and whatnot. But the point I'm trying to make is that, guys, this project is not an overnight thing. It's going to take some time, but once it starts clicking, it's going to start moving. It's going to start moving, and I'm not saying that this win is the trigger for any kind of stretch. No, heck no. I mean, sadly, I'd like to say that, but that's not what it is. We know that our team is what it is. It's it's gonna be rough. We're still gonna have a lot of rough times ahead, and all I'm saying is that we just have to sit tight, hang in there, and continue to support our boys. I mean, kudos again to the Chelsea diehard 7,000 Chelsea fans. I can hear your voices, and it almost put a tear to my eyes. Kudos to all of y'all that went to Villa Park and helped our boys to come to push them over the finish line, get them out of this fourth round and over to the next round, the fifth round of FA Cup against Leeds. Guys, how do you all feel about today's result? For me, it was lovely, it was sweet. Please leave your comments below, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace out.